and no one knows about this place, and I'm really doing you guys a favor. So please gatekeep this place, okay? Don't tell anyone. The police stopped me again. They just told me I couldn't film. And then she said, you look like a girl. Hi Stans, my name is Stan. Welcome to the world of extra. So, a lot of people are like,
oh my god, I want to move to Japan. Stan, if I move to Japan, can I hang out with you?
So basically today, I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me to show you guys what it looks like to hang out in Japan with me. POV, you are hanging out with bad bitch in Tokyo. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take you guys along with me as if you're my best friend, and we're gonna do all the activities I usually do with my friends all around Tokyo. But obviously, it's just gonna be you and me. Isn't this gonna be so intimate? Bitch, you better not go home before we finish this hangout. So watch the video till the end. If you don't watch the video till the end, that means you're gonna leave me in the dust. Let's not do that. Let's go! So first stop of the day is Asakusa. Whenever someone asks me where my favorite place in Japan is, I always say Asakusa. I don't always come here like every single fucking day because you guys know where I am. I'm always in Harajuku. But I usually come here just like chill. There's not a lot to do, but the scene here is so pretty. I love all the restaurants and the cafes here. And also the river here, so fucking pretty. And everyone's just like dressed in kimonos. There's a lot of like kimono renting places here. So I love it. I love the vibe. It really feels like Japan whenever I'm in Asakusa. But first thing on the agenda is we're gonna have a little tea time. I had breakfast this morning, so I'm not really hungry. It's currently 11:50 a.m, so I'm not very hungry yet. So I'm walking to one of my favorite brunch places, but I'm only gonna get like a coffee and maybe like some sort of cake. Also, if you guys didn't know, that's Skytree. We're so near Skytree, and we're gonna walk there later, bitch. Whenever there's an outdoor seating, I always sit outside. It doesn't matter if it's hot as fuck, if it's cold as fuck, I literally always wanna sit outside. I'm here at this place called Suke 6 Diner. I actually don't know what that means. It's actually an ugly name. Sorry. I think I'm gonna get one iced coffee, and I also want to try like a caramel pudding or something. お願いします。はい、カフェラテのアイスで、オーツミルクに変更でプディンお一つ。I've come here a few times for brunch, and I love their food here. You can customize everything. You can get different types of bread. You can get different types of eggs. They have like avocado toast. I love it. This is one of my favorite places in Asakusa, and no one knows about this place, and I'm really doing you guys a favor. So please gatekeep this place, okay? Don't tell anyone. We can come here together, but no one else can. I also love that they give you this entire bottle of water. My last few videos were insane and crazy and manic as fuck. So today I really just wanted to do this hanging out with you guys type of video. It's honestly one of my favorite videos to film. It's one of my favorite vlogs to make because, you know, I'm just like relaxing and just like being myself, but at the same time I get to like hang out with you guys and stuff. Oh my god, stop. And I know it's one of your favorite videos to watch too. It's a win-win, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm like really yelling and there's a lot of people passing by. This is kind of like a busy street. I'm actually right next to the main street, so it's kind of loud. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look, I got my latte and the caramel pudding looks so good. It looks homemade. You know when pudding is like wrinkly and ugly and shitty looking? That's when you know it's gonna taste good. Because usually when puddings are really smooth, it means it's not even that good. It's like made by a fucking factory. Someone's crying. Don't you guys love hanging out with me? Cheers. Oh my god, their coffee is always so good. Also, can you guys hear that crying baby inside the restaurant? Thank god I'm outside. Let's try the caramel pudding. That's yummy. Oh my god, that's good. Also, Asakusa is a very touristy spot, so a lot of the people passing by are foreigners and they can totally understand what I'm saying. So I can't be like, this guy on the train earlier had the biggest, fattest cock ever. Like, I can't say things like that because everyone's listening. Just kidding, I literally don't care. Also, remember how last week's video was literally 2 days late? I got a lot of positive feedback though, so I'm so happy. But to make up for the late video, I decided to go live on YouTube last week before the video went up. And you guys would know if you were there. I think like 15,000 total watched the live stream. But yeah, during the live stream, I ranted about a lot of things and I talked about a lot of things with you guys. I was talking about performative hate and how it pisses me off. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but I call it performative hate, where people pretend to hate on something just to make themselves look cool. One of the best examples of performative hate, the thing about pineapple pizza. Oh my fucking god. If this is you, I don't mean to offend you, okay? But I think you should stop doing it. I think bottom line is everyone should mind their own fucking business. Like I said, performative hate is basically hating on something when it doesn't even affect you at all. When people say, oh my god, people who like pineapple on pizza are losers, you're disgusting. And they like make it their entire personality. They like tweet about it. They tell everyone. They're like, I hate people who like pineapple on their pizza. Bitch. I mean, come on. If you joke about it once or twice, I fucking get it. But some people go so far as to like insulting people. If you do things like that, I feel like you're just a loser. I feel like you have to insert yourself in other people's conversations and other people's preferences just to make yourself look cool when it literally doesn't even concern you at all. I mean, of course, I make jokes like that sometimes too, so I'm being hypocritical slightly. But I honestly think, bottom line is, everyone should mind their own fucking business. Okay, now that I had my little tea time, coffee, I'm just chilling out here by the river. I keep saying this, but this is one of my favorite places in Tokyo. I love chilling out here. It's just so pretty. Although it is almost the end of the sakura season because it's getting hotter and it's almost summer. Also, this is a floating restaurant. You can get on it, order food when it floats through the river. It's like a little ship. It's so cool. I've always wanted to go on it, but I honestly don't know how. That could be our next hangout activity someday. Also, that behind me is the Golden Poop building. I think it's the main office of the beer brand Asahi, and that's their logo, the Golden Poop. And that over there is Skytree, which we're gonna go to today. Isn't it so fun to hang out with me? Also, I forgot to show you guys my outfit. This is my outfit of the day. This baggy brown pants, sports shoes, and I'm wearing a crop tank top and this Harley Davidson flannel. And of course, my yellow Marc Jacobs bag and my diesel hat. Do you guys love it? I know you love it. Asakusa is so pretty. There's also a lot of seagulls here, and sometimes I see them catching fishes. Also, speaking of fishes, I know this is kind of random, and I also mentioned this in my live stream, but I know a lot of you, when you guys were like 8 or 9, you were like,
Mom, please get me a dog or a cat. I really want a pet.
And your parents probably were like, oh my god, no, dogs and cats, they're so high maintenance, it's so hard for you to take care of them. Let's get you a fish. Because that happened to me. And I was like, okay, I'll settle for a fish. Parents, you guys lied. Who could have known that fishes are so fucking high maintenance? You have to clean their tank like once a week. If you don't clean their tank, death to the fish. If you forget to feed them once during the day, death for the fish. If you forget to turn on their little bubble thing, death for the fish. And speaking of cleaning the tank, oh my fucking god, the amount of effort it takes to clean the tank and the fucking smell of the tank when you don't clean it, I don't want a fucking pet. You guys who had a fish before, I'm almost 100% sure you guys don't have fishes now because they all probably died. Let me know in the comments down below as well what your favorite hangout activities are. Obviously, there's a lot of things to do in Tokyo, so I never ran out of things to do. But at the same time, just like sightseeing and walking around the city is one of my favorite activities to do. Okay, I made it to Skytree, but sorry for bamboozling you guys. We're actually not going to the actual Skytree itself because it's so expensive. And I'm not a tourist. If you're a tourist and you're in Japan as a tourist, I would recommend you guys to go up Skytree because it's so iconic and you just see the entirety of Tokyo from so high up. But because I'm not a tourist, I won't do that. Contrary to popular belief, I actually don't spend a lot of money every single day. I like to find activities that you don't have to pay money for. Oh my god, look at all these banners. The fish banners are out today. Did you see it? That's so pretty. So that's Skytree, obviously, but we're gonna go to this building over here, low budget. Also, there's this restaurant on top of Skytree called like the Sky Restaurant 634 or whatever, and it's supposed to be like 634 meters above sea level. And when the Kardashians came to Japan for their Keeping Up the Kardashians Tokyo episode or whatever, they ate up there. And apparently it's so hard to get a reservation there. I remember my ex and I tried to get a reservation there and we couldn't do it. It's also really expensive. Also, the building we're going to is called Tokyo Sodomachi. So we are going up to the 30th or 31st floor of this building. These elevators are the only 2 elevators that go all the way up there. Okay, it's not gonna be as high as Skytree because Skytree is like 634 meters above sea level or whatever, and this is only like the 31st floor, but you will see the view. Yay, we made it! Isn't this view here insane? I think one of the main reasons I love this place, although it's not the highest or tallest building in Tokyo, is I get to see Skytree. Because yeah, it's cool to get on top of Skytree, but to see Skytree from this high up, I think is such a slay. Because Skytree is the landmark. If you're on Skytree, you're not going to be able to see Skytree. So you're not going to be able to appreciate the architecture of Skytree. You know what I'm saying? Skytree is slaying today. And I think any higher than this, although you can see all of Tokyo, you're not going to be able to see the details of the buildings. And bitch, 31st floor is already so high up. I mean, at this point, I'm literally higher than most of the buildings here in Tokyo. So I honestly would recommend you guys to come here instead of going up Skytree. It's literally free. And there are other like sky view places in Tokyo that are free as well. But I'm gonna have to gatekeep those because you're gonna be going to all my favorite spots. Just kidding, those are for another time when we hang out again, okay? But I just love appreciating the view. Anyway, I need to yell. I need to let something out. Oh my god. On my way here, I was so fucking pissed. Hold on. I need to lubricate my throat for this before I yell. The police stopped me again, and they're like, can we go through your bag? And I'm like, I'm in a hurry. And they're like, we're gonna hurry. Okay, just check my fucking bag, just do it. They literally got my camera battery, and they were like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I'm like, that is a battery, you dumbass. They also got my fisheye lens, and they were like, what is this? A fisheye lens. And they're like, what is that? Bitch, I don't have to explain everything. That is not a gun, bitch. That is not a gun. It's a fisheye lens. Apparently, my Japanese friend was speaking English to his American friend, and he got stopped. And when he asked the police why he was stopped, they were like, because there's been a lot of terrorist activities in Tokyo recently. Terrorist. You guys are stopping the wrong fucking people. Just say you're xenophobic and shut up. And every single time they go through my wallet and see my citizenship card or whatever, they're like, oh, you're Japanese. Yeah, but that's not the fucking point. Terrorist. Literally all the train attacks were by Japanese people. When I dated my Dutch ex, we came to this restaurant just to get like one drink, and we didn't know that it was literally the most expensive yakiniku restaurant in all of Japan. So we were just like, why is this drink like $5 million? Now me talking about how I went to the most expensive yakiniku restaurant with my ex, and now I'm here alone. I just got so hungry and I was looking for like a quiet, silent place with like a booth with good food where I can film and talk to you guys. They actually have a lunch menu, so it's actually cheaper than dinner time, so that's why I'm here. And look, I have my own little grill. I'm also in my own little booth, which is so good. Hi. They just told me I couldn't film. We are hanging out, so I'm still gonna continue filming. And if they kick me out, then be it. But yeah, no, I just want to quickly eat and then let's go to our next activity together. Do you guys love hanging out with me? I love hanging out with you guys. But yeah, I just got some vegetables, some kimchi, some rice, some meat, and some shrimp. Okay guys, I just finished eating. I made it to Ueno. Ueno is probably the most iconic park in all of Japan, honestly. But I never come here because it is a tourist destination and there's a lot of people here all the time. But there's a lot of activities to do here. Whenever the cherry blossoms are full bloom, everyone goes to hanami here, and hanami is basically just a picnic under sakura trees. All the sakura trees are dead by now. Honestly though, more than sakura trees, my favorite tree is probably a willow tree. In the summer, all the leaves just grow all the way to the ground, and I think it's so cool. It's like a wig, it's like a weave. It reminds me of me in drag. That's why I love willow trees. Look at it, it's just slaying. I love you, bitch. There's a lot of like food places here. In the weekend, it's so crowded here. Literally, this street, you have to be like shoulder to shoulder with everyone. But right now, it's a Friday afternoon, so there's not a lot of people. There's a lot of things to do here. You can feed the birds, you can get some food, you can go to all the temples, you can go to all the museums. There's even a fucking zoo. But the main reason I came here is to ride the boat. Hi! Okay, before I got on the boat, I just got told that I'm not allowed to film here, but what are they gonna do? Swim over here to tell me not to film? You're not allowed to film here, bitch! I'm outside! I love that I'm doing this with you guys. It's so much fun! I'm like the only person doing this alone. Bitch. Oh my god, it came off. Oh my god, it came off. What if I drop it in the water? Also, the weirdest thing just happened to me, you guys. So there were these two girls in front of the vending machine, and I was waiting for I think about 3 minutes at this point, and they haven't decided what they're gonna get yet. And they looked back at me and they saw me waiting, so they literally just like left the vending machine. So I was like, okay, it's my turn, I guess. And I pressed the water bottle, and a water bottle just came out. And I was like, wait, did you guys put money in? And they were like, yeah. And one of the girls literally said, okay, you can have the water bottle because you're cute. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then she said, you look like a girl. I'm about to fucking open this water bottle that I stole from you and pour it in your face, bitch. You look like a girl. Bitch, just say I'm prettier than you. Fuck. Okay, what do you guys think of the view? This is scaring me. What if I literally just flip the boat? I'm so far away from the dock. Right here, that's where the dock is. I'm honestly just enjoying myself so much. Wait, no, I keep pretending like I'm alone today. I'm not alone, I'm hanging out with you guys. One of the most frequently questions I get is, Stan, how are you so confident? And I always say fake it till you make it. And honestly, it's true because I think confidence is all in your head. I don't think it matters what you look like. Confidence is really all about mindset. And it's really all about just training yourself and training your brain. Because confidence is not a conscious thing, it's a subconscious thing. And it just happens. You're just confident. It's either you're confident or not confident. But I think if you fake it till you make it and condition your brain to think a certain way, then you can be confident. For example, okay, let's give a concrete example. Not apologizing for small things every single time boosts your confidence, I think. That's one of the ways. And if you have the opportunity to say thank you instead of sorry, then say thank you instead. So a good example would be if you're hanging out with your friend and you go to the bathroom and you take a little bit of time, instead of saying, oh, I'm so sorry that I let you wait, say thank you for waiting. You know, little things like that. Or when you trip and someone catches you, instead of saying, oh my god, sorry, say like, oh, thank you for catching me. You know what I'm saying? It's like conditioning your brain to think that you're not a nuisance and you are not a task to anyone. I think that is one of the ways to get confidence as well. So okay, I have a challenge for you guys. Instead of saying, I'm so sorry, say thank you for waiting. Okay? That's a challenge. That's your homework for today. Oh my god, also I forgot to mention, look at my necklace. This will drop this month on buyextra.com. It's all handmade by my mom. Literally, my mom made it with her own 2 hands. Every single one of them. So it's obviously gonna be very limited edition. And I will personally write messages on top of the orders and I will sign them and stuff. So if you want, go follow buy.extra on Instagram for more updates. I've been working on my next clothing collection, so that will drop in the next following month. I'm so excited. I have so many in store for you guys. Okay, guys, that's basically it for today's hangout. It's almost sunset. I'm just gonna sit somewhere. I think I'm gonna go to a park, or honestly, I'm gonna go home and nap. So it's suddenly 9 p.m. I may or may not have gone to my little sneaky link to, you know, to do a little bit of a... But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go get dinner with my friends now, and it's Friday, so I'm gonna get fucked up. Bye!